Hey guys, we're going to be changing out this tire pressure monitoring module today on this 2011 Honda Odyssey. We have an interesting situation where the tire pressure light is just flashing all the time, and usually that indicates that the tire pressure monitor has lost communication with one or more of the tire pressure sensors. Either the battery's dead, the codes aren't right so it can't communicate, or something to that effect. If the light is on just solid, that tells you that the sensors are communicating, but one of the tires are probably low, and that's how the system is supposed to work. So we've tried to program all of them, and multiple times, can't get it to go. And I thought we had fault code a while ago for lost communication with TPMS module, so we're gonna just roll the dice and rifle one of these in here. So this thing's pretty simple to get to. It's just underneath of the driver's side of the dash here, just above where the brake and gas pedal are. We've got one electrical connector, so we're going to just go ahead and unplug that. And there's just a little tab that you depress, located right here. Just push that down, pull that out, and then our module, I'm hoping we can just slide that off, just like that. Then we're going to take our new module, slide it on up in there, with the connector port facing down. And you hear it kabah into place. And we had a good kabah on that one too. Okay, now that's pretty much all there is. We're just going to try to reprogram and see if that fixes it. All right, so we've got an advanced tire pressure monitoring scan tool. Might throw a link in the description. These are kind of expensive, but you need one of these in order to program the module, the sensors to the module.
It doesn't have to be that fancy.
It doesn't have to be this fancy. There are cheaper ones that can do it. So yeah, basically we got this thing set up. So right now we're gonna go capture the wireless signal from each sensor and pull the sensor ID code out of each sensor, and then we just load all 4 sensor IDs into the module, and then that's how the module can then communicate with the sensors wirelessly. Okay, now we go to the other one. Okay, so onboard diagnostic relearn. All right, so OBD relearn okay. And then we should be able to clear DTCs. Okay, so we did get the light to go out. After we did all the programming, the light was still blinking. And so we thought, oh no, like maybe it didn't need the module, but no, it did, it needed the module. The trick was that you need to drive the vehicle up to 28 miles an hour, about 40 kilometers an hour, in order for the sensors to basically wake up and do their thing and register. And you can see here on the, I took a little snapshot here while we were driving. As soon as we got up to speed, they all pretty much came online, and they're all reading good pressure of about 35 PSI, which is where we set them to, and the light went out. So the system's now functioning as it's supposed to. But yeah, just a little tidbit of advice. You got to take it for a test drive after you program the sensors, and that should wake things up, which is crazy. I've been working in the car industry for like 15 years, never seen that before. So, you know, you're always learning new things, man. But yeah, hopefully you guys found this video helpful, and we might throw some links in the description for certain things that we use or parts or whatever. So thanks for watching. You got any comments, throw them in the comment section. Give the video a thumbs up if it helped, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.